What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the talking Smurf kit enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Guys, we got a special guest that's back on the channel today, Big Will Ham. He's back, he's out here. We're out here on the range. We're shooting 5.56 out of a AR with an LPVO. Here you go, it's a gift. And we're shooting 7.62x39 out of this AK. So he was zeroing on the previous video, you'll see it in a minute. He was zeroing next door and he didn't hear what was happening to the target until he got over here. What are your thoughts on the thumping that was just happening on that CO compared to the 5.56?
It was loud, very loud.
Yeah.
I think honestly, like 7.62 hits harder, guaranteed. Gonna take down the target. I like it. I definitely like it.
You know what's crazy about the timing of this video? Also, guys, thanks for being here. What emoji do you want them to post down below? How about
fire.
a rock? How about a rock?
Rock?
Because we're here to rock. There it is, because we're here to rock, you know what I'm saying? So guys, post a rock emoji. If you can't afford the Patreon, if you can, give us $5 a month. It keeps us alive, keeps us funded. But if you can't, put a rock down below, because we stay getting after it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Someone's gonna be like cringe, I'm gonna be like post physique, because they're sitting on the couch. Okay, so let's talk about it. So what's crazy about 5.56 versus 7.62x39? Grantham released a video today about 5.56 versus 7.62x39. I'm taking it, you haven't seen it yet.
I have not.
So what's crazy is a lot of the special rounds in 5.56 in that video were performing better than 7.62x39.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of them had a lot more energy and was doing a lot more tumbling and yawing in the gel and in the ballistic dummy that he was shooting. And it kind of sucks, because what does everyone always choose 7.62x39 for? They choose it for that stopping power, you know, that stopping power,
Yeah.
or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. So without taking into account the results of his video, going into this, what are your thoughts on 5.56 versus 7.62x39 for everything, as far as weight, as far as the effectiveness at range, the effectiveness close range? What are your thoughts on it?
So going into it, honestly, I thought, you know, like you just said, like 7.62, it has that stopping power. It's a bigger round, heavier, you know, you hear the loud bang, but at the same time going into it, I was thinking AR-15, LPVO, you know, it's going to be more accurate, what have you. But after the fact, it came down to we were about roughly the same.
Oh yeah, so what he's referring to, we're doing two-part videos. This is part two, talking about the actual guns themselves, the reliability, what caliber will we choose. Part one, you've probably already seen it by now, but the accuracy was the same. It came down to our actual performance, and guess what? That's going to be kind of the moral of the story is, who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's going to come down to what caliber you like more, what you can get your hands on, what cool factor there is for you, and the weapon. It's going to come down to that a lot more than the actual like nitty gritty of the performance of the caliber. Right. So keep talking at him. Keep talking to him.
Yeah, just like he's saying, like it comes down to the person that's behind the gun, right? When it comes to shooting bigger rounds, like it really doesn't matter, guys. Like it matters about who is handling that weapon, what, you know, how well they're able to get behind that sight, whatever it is they're using, whether it's LPVO, red dot, whatever.
I'm gonna thump it real quick. I know some dude in the comments is like, they only shot 4 rounds. Keep talking. Keep talking to him.
Yeah. So yeah, it really comes down to like who's behind it.
Yeah, because 100%, dude. I'm sure if it was 60 degrees out here and our heart rate was low and we weren't out here running up and down range to check the target and paint it up, yeah, we could have better groups. But what actually matters, guys, is training. And no, this isn't a formal version of training, but at least we're using our guns, because we found out we have some sort of reliability issue going on with the firing pin or bolt carrier group on the AR that he's running here today. It's just a 14.5 with an LPVO, so we got to diagnose that. But we would have never known had we just been dry firing at home, right? It's got to actually put live rounds through the gun. So at the end of the day, my thoughts, it really doesn't matter. Pick something. It could be a Tavor, it could be a freaking AR, it could be a Galil. It doesn't really matter. As long as you are actually training with that build, that, in my opinion, is what actually matters.
Yep, for sure.
And as far as like cost per round, guys, get what you can get. Right now 5.56 is really sweet, so if you can get a ton of 5.56 and train with that, do it. If you're stocked up on a ton of 7.62x39, then run to get to the range. The only downfall I really see of 7.62x39 is heavier. Yeah, whatever. Get to the gym. Yeah, okay, whatever. We both gym and it's still heavy. But the 7.62x39 does heat up faster. That is one thing I've noticed. That's why I have a vertical grip on this gun, because it does heat up a lot faster than a typical AR and 5.56. But with that being said, I don't really care about my guns, so I just pour water on them. So I'm sure there's gonna be some dude in the comments that are like,
"Why are you pouring water, bro?"
But literally, like, hey, it cools it off quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I guess the moral of the story is, guys, who cares? Like, get to the range, put some freaking rounds to the gun. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter as long as you can shoot your build, your weapon, and actually hit what you're aiming at distance. No, 120 meters is not crazy distance, but we're hitting it all day.
Yeah.
And we're grouping all day. So at the end of the day, pick something that you like. And if you like it, you don't need to justify it to anybody else on the internet. Just shoot the gun that you like. What are your closing thoughts? What do you got?
Get out there, train as much as you can. It's been a while since I've been out here, but you know, I'm back at it, trying to get after it. I zeroed my AR earlier. It's good to go, and I was able to keep up with a little trench grenade here.
So high right now.
Way too high.
Guys, he's 100% right. Check out the freaking Patreon. Check out the PSA link for ammo. Oh God, can't see. Check out all the things in the description. Check out Big Will's Instagram. He's always over there moving the iron around. So if you want to join him on that journey, we both do. He just moves a little bit bigger rocks than me. So whatever, right? And at the end of the day, for the gym too, who cares?
Who cares?
If you're bulking, bulk. If you're cutting, cut. If you're running, run. Who cares? I think we always talk about the same thing every day that we're out here. It comes down to the same thing. Can you use it? Is your build? Can you do it? Can you move it? Okay, cool. So don't get so wrapped up, guys, in what other people are doing on the internet. It's easy to nowadays with the internet and everything right in your face all the time. But at the end of the day, when you're out here sweating your ass off, pouring water on your head to try to cool off, it doesn't matter. You know, what matters is you and the connection between you and that weapon. So that's kind of our thoughts on the AK versus AR versus AK versus AR versus AK dilemma that the internet always talks about. Thanks for being here, guys. Post a rock down below and get big like a rock. Get built like a rock. And until next time, it's gonna be Trench Grenade and Big Will Ham signing out. Cheers. Killed it. It's dead. Oh, don't take too long. I'm about to heat out right now.
Here we go.
All right, that's a wrap.